The harvest moon is here. Okay, it arrived at 5:05 p.m. Eastern time, and this full moon is in Aries, which is the first full moon of this month. So we're actually going to have another full moon in the month of October. It's going to be at the end of October, technically called a blue moon, and it's going to be in Taurus, just so you know. And October might feel like a heated month. It might feel very fiery. There's a lot of feisty energy happening in this month. So it's just a good month to just kind of understand that there's other things going on in a sense, right? There's other emotions. And with the full moon, a lot of times our emotions do become heightened. And this month you might feel the need to clear and purge. You might actually be feeling that towards like the whole rest of the end of this year. And so the thing I want you just to think about is that like the energy you may be feeling is a great opportunity for you to look within yourself to see what may be going on within yourself, but then also for you to recognize like what actually may not be your issue, right? Like you may be a mirror for somebody else, and just kind of differentiate between that. Shadow work is being highlighted a lot right now. And another thing is that Chiron, basically Chiron is conjunct the full moon, which is bringing a healing presence. So yes, like there might be this fiery energy, feistiness going on, but there's still this opportunity for us to heal. And when the shadow does come up, that is always our invitation to work on healing ourselves. And I don't know about you guys, since last week, when if you were on earlier, you might have heard me saying that I pulled my back on Thursday and I like gave myself allergies last Thursday. And it was totally the universe telling me to slow down. And so since last Thursday, I have literally been feeling absolutely exhausted. The last 2 days, my energy's picked up. But I just want to remind you that sleep and rest is our body's way of adjusting to the light energy that's coming into Earth. And a lot of the denser energy right now is leaving. So if you are feeling called to rest, please take that time and allow yourself to rest, because that's your body, adjusting. So relax, sleep, do nothing. I climbed in bed at 4 o'clock on Monday and literally like just binge watched, I don't even know, but allowed myself to take a break. And what else is going on? This is an opportunity to release and let go of things that are holding you back or making you feel restricted in your life. With the full moon, especially, it's a really great time for us to get specific with our desires. When it comes to manifesting in general, the more specific you can get, the clearer the universe can be with working with you. And full moon in general is just a great opportunity for us to kind of weed out what hasn't been working. So tonight we're going to answer a few questions that will hopefully just help you on your journey and get more clear and talk directly to the full moon and give the full moon the things that you don't want. As you guys know, I'm not like an astrologer. I like to dabble in astrology a little bit, but one of the things that you can look up if you're more interested in learning more about the planets and the aspects and everything that's going on right now, Pluto will be going direct on Sunday the 4th. And, you can learn a little bit more about Mars and Chiron and Saturn and some of the other aspects that are happening and what October might really look like. So if you want links to some of the astrologers that I follow, ask me and I'll give you all the links and let you guys know who I listen to. And yeah, let's just have a good time tonight. Have fun. Does anybody have any questions or any things? Cool. Robin is joining us. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to have us just get started. So if you have a candle, you can light your candle and give thanks to the universe, give thanks to spirits and whoever is here guiding us. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cleanse our aura. And I'm going to say, I'm so excited because tonight I got my Selenite wand, sword, whatever you want to call it. So this is just a really fun tool and crystal to use with clearing the aura if you ever want to cut ties and let go of like negative connections. It's just really fun. But let's grab our sage or Palo Santo or any other incense that you may have. So I'm gonna work with Palo Santo tonight. So let's see if it'll light. And as we clean our energy, I'm gonna recite something to you guys. I do ask that you clear the palms of your hands and the bottoms of your feet by moving the smoke around, as those are both energy centers. And let's see if this Palo Santo, what it'll do. So with your Palo Santo and sage, you can just start moving it around your body. And tonight, I let go of all fear. I ask my guides to support me tonight and bring forth healing for my highest and greatest good. I ask the smoke to purify my aura and take away that which I no longer need. I ask any water I drink to cleanse my physical body, removing all toxins and negativity. I ask the air I breathe to expand my love. I ask my body to connect into the earth, grounding me. I am connected to all that is. I am cleansed. I am supported. I am loved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear our space. You are more than welcome to stand up and do this. Just I want to keep looking at my notes, so I'm gonna stay seated. If you're a Reiki healer, you can also throw in that lovely symbol to clear the energy of your room if you want to. But tonight, we thank the air, the earth, the water, and the fire for this life. We thank the spirits and ancestors for their guidance. I want you to imagine this beautiful misty white light filling up your space. My space is cleansed. I am protected. I am free. I am safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I would like for you to grab a piece of paper, and we're going to start with our questions. We're gonna have 4 questions tonight, so you can split up your papers however you'd like to. I am looking to conserve paper because these are old pages that I used a long time ago, and I'm just reusing them right now for tonight. So the first question we're gonna do tonight is, what is it that you are charged up about, feisty, or fiery about, that feeling? So I'm gonna copy this and paste it into the chat. So what is it that you are charged up about, feisty, or fiery about? And as we're answering this, I'm going to play some songs. We will listen to that. feel like that's a question that we could sit here and go on for hours and hours and hours and hours about. I know for me, getting those feelings of charge out onto a piece of paper helps get them out of my body, right? It helps us release them. So that's why we're doing that question tonight. But are you guys ready? I have like a fun meditation in store. So let's move on to the next question. If you want to keep working on this question, you can. But I want to keep us to like an hour tonight. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, what do you believe to be true for you in your life, and how do you want your life to feel? So I'm going to paste this into the chat. What do you believe to be true for you in your life, and how do you want your life to feel? How are we doing with that question? Are we ready to move on to the next one? You guys can give me a thumbs up if you want. Or you can tell me in the chat, like, hold on. There's no thumbs up. There's nothing in the chat. Let's move on to that next question. And if anybody needs to keep working on this one, go for it. But I want you to think about in what ways right now are you experiencing that dream life that you were just thinking about? So in what ways right now are you experiencing your dream life? I just added it to the chat for you guys to see. So let's move on to our last question. And of course, like I said, as a full moon, we are really just kind of thinking about our new moon, we plant with the seeds of desire, right? So now with this full moon, it's like, well, what is getting in the way of these seeds of desire? So with this last question, what do you want to completely let go of? And this is also kind of like, you know, like what's getting in your way that you have to release in order to move into that dream life that you were just describing, that you are starting to experience. So what do you want to completely let go of? You're giving it up to the moon tonight. We'll spend about 5 minutes on that, and then we'll start meditating. are we doing with that question and all four of the questions? If you guys want to give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on. If you want a few more minutes, you can let me know in the chat. Okay, so I think we might be okay. If not, I definitely suggest revisiting those questions. If you need them again, I can send them to you after this. But we're going to do a meditation tonight, and I'm going to walk you guys through a chakra balancing meditation. So I will walk you through that, and I'm going to play the music like as quietly as possible and talk loud so you can hear me. And then what we'll do is for the rest of the meditation, you can just sit there and I'm literally just gonna walk you all through it. So I will also send you Reiki tonight because Reiki is amazing, especially during the moons. So I am gonna send Reiki, but I just wanna walk us through this chakra balancing meditation to, one, teach you that you can just see this and help you open yourself up and just to balance you, especially because I know that energy right now has felt like a lot and it might just feel intense. And so if we can just help align the body and get back into balance, we can help better deal with whatever it is that we're encountering. So you can sit down, lay down. I'm going to make this music as quiet as possible. And if it's still too loud, please let me know. With meditations, I kind of like to talk softly so you can unwind, but it's hard to talk softly with music playing. So we'll just see how this goes. Okay, I can barely hear the music, so hopefully this will be great. One thing I am just gonna say is that after this meditation, please drink some water because I am sending Reiki. So let's just take a deep breath together. You can breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Let's do one more of those. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And allow yourself to sink into the ground beneath you. So you're feeling fully supported. And I want you to imagine that there's this white light, loving white light, coming down from the sky into the crown of your head, flowing down your back, all the way down your spine. And it ends up moving out through each foot. So your right foot and your left foot have this beautiful, loving white beam of light shooting out of them. And as they exit your feet, they're spiraling into the ground, connecting into the center of Earth, grounding you. And so next I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful red light coming from the sky into the top of your head, moving down the back of your spine, and it stops at the end of your spine, spinning clockwise. And as it's spinning, it is opening and clearing your root chakra. Orange light is now flowing through the top of your head, down your spine to your pelvic area, spinning in a clockwise direction, opening and clearing your sacral chakra. Yellow light now flows into the top of your head, down the back of your spine, stopping a little bit above your navel, spinning in a clockwise direction, clearing and opening your solar plexus. Next, there's a beautiful green light flowing in through the top of your head, moving into the center of your chest, spinning in a clockwise direction, opening and clearing your heart chakra. A beautiful blue light flows through the top of your head, stopping at your throat, and it spins in a clockwise direction, opening and clearing your throat chakra. Next, there is a deep purple light flowing into the top of your head. It stops between your eyebrows, spinning in a clockwise direction, opening and clearing your third eye chakra. Next, there's a white light that comes down and stops at the top of your head, hovering above slightly, spinning in a clockwise direction, opening and clearing your crown chakra. And as you sit here or lay here with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine each of those 7 spots that we just went over and see that color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, all spinning in the same direction, balancing, opening, clearing your chakras. And so now your chakras are completely open. Feel that energy flowing through your body easily and effortlessly. Allow yourself to feel how balanced you are. And so for the remainder of this meditation, just sit there feeling this healing energy flowing through you, and allow yourself to relax and let go, and enjoy the music. So the last thing that we're going to do is you can just take your hands and put them over your heart and just thank your guides, spirits, and ancestors for assisting me tonight with this healing. Thank you for taking what is no longer serving me. Please continue to guide me on my journey, showing me signs to follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you.